Hello, Backspace here, and welcome back to the channel. This week's highlights video is from the BCGT League. We was racing at St. Croix B. I qualified third for this race on a 2-minute 11.119, 1.6 seconds behind Too Fast in pole position. I did decide to go for the harder tyre though. I started this race on mediums compared to the people in front of me on softs. Out now. Go on the M6 this year for this season. Bit heavy to get off the line, but I get a pretty good start there. As you can see, I get the run on Too Fast, but as he builds up speed, I couldn't make the move. Ryan gets a great start on the outside and Uber as well, jumping up into first. So I decide just to settle in here in full position, quite happy with that. Stig's just behind me. See, I'm just trying to stick the three in front of me. All these three go with a soft tyre at the start of the race. Like I said before, I'm on the mediums. The aim is not to lose too much time during this early stage. As you can see, stick there as well. So at the start of this race, 3 different compounds did get used. There's a mixture between soft, medium and hards. Nice to see different strategies in play. Which one works, which one doesn't work. Not actually going to know until the back end of the race. So at this point I'm about 0.7 behind Ryan. Stig's only about 0.4 behind me, but Uber is 2 seconds up front. Nothing to worry about just yet. As long as we can sort of stay relatively close, I'm happy. We've still got the softer tyre to come yet. Again, there's not much difference between Ryan to me up front. Stig's slowly catching up behind. Not wanting to lose any time fighting here. If he goes for the move, I'm not going to put too much of a battle on. Again, this stint's all about just trying to get it done in my quickest possible time. So coming into lap 2, dropped off to about 2nd behind Ryan. Uber's 3.2 in front. As you can see there, Stig is right behind me. Always looking. Again, just coming back over the bridge again. Close back in a little bit there. So the time sort of stretches out to Ryan to about 2nd, but he does drop to about 0.6 as he goes slightly wide, and that actually gives me the position up into first. Still going strong here. 2.2 to Too Fast now, who's in 2nd. Uber's 4.2 ahead, pulling away nicely. Obviously not having to fight for any positions there. He can just concentrate with what he's doing. He's broke that gap to Too Fast behind him as well. See there, Stig, Ryan, still there. Again, the front two are on soft, pulling away from me. It's all about keeping that time down to as low as possible. I know I'm not going to keep up with them at this moment in time. Run slightly wide there. Stick gets a bit of a run on me. But with me having the inside line, just gives me the exit speed to maintain the position. So on to lap 3. Too fast again. It's that little bit further ahead, 2.8 as I go a bit wide. Stick has to take a forward in action there. He's up into second. I lose the position to Gran as well. Third to fifth now on this lap. Uber's 4.8 ahead. Again, let's just try and keep it neat and tidy now. I know Ryan's on softs, but Stig's also on mediums. Direct competition at this moment in time. Same car, same tyre. Over the bridge again. Third time. Uber 6.4 now ahead. Beatty's behind me, but he's on hards. He's trying to do it strategy. He's 2.5 behind me. I get a little bit carried away here. Actually lose the back end. Lose the position to Beardy. Managed to hold on to sixth though. Scott right behind me, obviously having a look. At this moment in time, I don't want to hang around behind Beardy on the harder tyre. So I do need to look at making a move at some point soon to let my strategy work. At this point, I'm trying to weigh up different options. Obviously with the spin, losing the time to the front. Considering going for a more aggressive strategy, but I'll see how it plays out at this moment in time. Around the last bend, again just sticking tight to him, sticking close, try and make the move coming on this straight. Good overtaking opportunity here at the end. Moves over again, he doesn't really fight it. On a different strategy himself, he doesn't want to lose time fighting to me on the softer tyre. So we're just coming round to the end of lap 6. I could stay out longer at this moment in time, obviously being on the mediums, but what I do, I actually follow Uber and Too Fast into the pit. I could have got another 3 laps out of the mediums, I reckon. I've short filled at this moment in time, just closing the gap to the leaders on the softer tyre. I just wanted to bring myself back into play, basically. Stig stayed out, he's gone out front. I just followed Uber and Too Fast into the pit. Uber went on to mediums, Too Fast has gone on to hards. I'm on the softer tyre now. 6 laps of fuel, that's all that went in. Ryan was only 2 seconds ahead of me coming out of the pit. Stig was 18 seconds in the lead. To give an idea, Uber and Too Fast were about 11 seconds ahead of me before the pit stops. Barney now, as you can see, I'm catching him right up. This whole strategy is about making sure I'm going quick enough on this particular tyre, getting the overtakes done, not getting hold up, seeing if I can catch up with Uber, catch up with Too Fast. They were the front two. Seeing if I get the moves done on them and then pull away to put in an extra pit stop. Just skipping forward to lap 8. Now up to 4th. Uber just ahead. Leaders are there right in my sights, giving me something to go for. Closing in on every corner now. But like I said, I only had 6 laps of fuel to make this work. Half a second now. Uber just ahead. Too fast in the lead by 2.1 seconds. Just set fastest lap. 2:08.760. Really pushing now. Can't afford to get holed up, to get stuck in this train. But like I said before, we can make overtakes on this particular circuit. Just going onto the bridge again, just weighing up a move. Uber's looking at Scott as well. Uber makes move down the inside. That allows me to follow him through. As you can see, closing right in here. So at this moment in time then, like I said, I'm just lining Uber up. Looking down the inside here. And I make the move happen. Next, too fast, just ahead of me. We're nearly a third of the race down now. Again, too fast is in a car which is really quick in a straight line, so I ain't going to do him down here. I'm going to have to look at doing it under braking. But he's on the hard tyres. So again, closing right in. Just having a look. Getting the better exit there on the softer tyre. Again, down the inside. I do him under braking. Around the outside. Touch there. But I make it happen. Now it's all about trying to maintain this position and break it away. Who actually follows me through around the outside there as well, into second. Trying to keep it clean. See, at this point, who is in my slipstream? There's not much I can do about it. Just trying to break that toe as best as possible. Don't really want to be fighting. I could do with breaking away, but as you see, the straight line speed of the Aston, I can't do much about that, but I don't want to be dropping down any further. This could put my strategy to ruins right now. I'm going to have to come in earlier. I'm going to be losing more positions. at a really important stage right now. Again, just closing back in. Go for the move again. There we go, we make it happen. Back into first. So just coming around onto lap 15, I pitted a lap earlier. Ubering too fast in now. So that's gave me net lead now. My earlier strategy had worked. Has worked out for me, it's played out for me. It's brought me back into play. But saying that, I do need to pull away. I did go softs again. So I need to make a gap. So at this point, we're coming up to about a 9-second gap between me and Stig. Just try and keep it clean. Stig's running on mediums though, and we're sort of keeping that gap very similar. It's fluctuating, but it's always around that 9 seconds as we stand. "26 minutes remaining, just over halfway." So just skipping through that midsection of the race, not too much happened. Now onto lap 19, coming into the pits again. I actually wanted to stay out for an extra lap. As you can see, I was running out of fuel. So where I would have chose to go back onto the softs, I've had to go mediums. Again, now filling up to the end, about 8 laps worth. So as I came in, Stig was 9.8 seconds behind. But like near enough everyone else in the field, we'll have to pit again. It was a very quick calculation on my fuel as I pitted. So at this point, I'm hoping I put enough fuel in to last me. Sitting in third, Scott's 1.5 in front. Sig's 8.7 out front. Too fast is sitting just behind me. I think as we actually come out the pit, I think it was only half a second. So that worked out quite well. Didn't really want to be losing that position to too fast at that moment in time on the older, harder tyre. Again, with the faster car, he's in the slipstream. Just trying to break away. Don't want to be losing it down the straights. As you can see, he's too fast. He's dropping away now. He's over a second at this point. Broken that gap. Let's keep it clean. I should be safe now. Just closing in on Scott here, as you can see. Stig's in now. Scott's in now. Again, that's giving me the lead again. On the mediums though, let's see what they come out on. Also, they're going to be on fresh tyres now for the last sprint till the end. I believe Stig actually come out on softs. this is all about. Just trying to be consistent, trying to keep it clean. Let's not make a mistake. So I'm just skipping through to the last lap now. Stig managed to pull into second and he was about 8 seconds behind me, but I managed to maintain that gap for this period. I've been keeping my eye on the time against my fuel for about 3 or 4 laps now, just checking the timing, going back to my earlier pit stop. Like I said, I'm hoping I got my maths right with what I put in the car. Running, as you can see, 210s, 211s at this point. And I believe I crossed the start finish line with 2 minutes 13 left. Now, as long as I don't make a mistake during this lap, I should be able to kill that time off going over the line, because I only had about 1.4 laps worth of fuel in, so I don't really want to go around again because I'm going to run out of fuel and we're just going to have to wait for me to finish. Got myself a nice comfortable lead. I've really nailed the strategy this week. I've got the overtakes done when I needed to. I've broken away when I needed to. Apart from the slight spin right at the beginning of the race, it's been a relatively clean race this week. Still been getting used to this M6, but my initial impressions of it have been pretty impressive. Quite enjoyed it. Changed over from the Porsche from last season. So at this moment in time, just coming around this portion, this section of the track, I know I've got this in hand, and as you can see, I'm actually just easing off the accelerator. Just killing that time gap. Just make sure I don't cross over the line before it runs out of time. As you can see there, just taking my time. Cross over in a 2:16 after the time ran out, so I didn't have to go around again. So if you did enjoy this highlights video, you can catch my live streams every Monday and Saturday from 8:15. And if you wish to catch more of these highlights videos, please like and subscribe to my channel, where I post one every week. Thank you for watching.